Welcome, soul traveler. If you found yourself here, it is not by accident. There is a message for you. Hi, I'm Empress Melissae, and this is Venusian Empress Oracle. Welcome. You are here today, and we are getting into a message on the eve of the strawberry super full moon. So we're going to be tapping in for our FaeryTale FriYay message and see what is going on coming up for this weekend. Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle cards. On the bottom we have the Beauty's Truth, which says beauty, physical pleasure, and sensuality. I feel many of us have definitely been wanting to tap into this, and hey, it's summertime, so this is the time for it. Bikini season, you may be getting out to the beach more or just out in the sun in general. Carry Me Home is also coming out here with the full moon energy and behind with the shimmer. So somebody is watching you. Somebody may be wanting to take you home for a nice night out. You know what I mean? But be aware of how people are seeing you at this time. You are very magnetic, whoever you are. So support, time to be carried, allow others to help. So maybe you're spending some time out with your friends, maybe you're going to a beach party or a pool party or something like that. Who knows? Just be careful of who you bring home with you, all right? All may not be as it seems. We got the Midnight Prince here, you know. Somebody could be going through a dark night type of energy. Ask for what you want and be honest, all right? So definitely don't get engaged in any hookups is what I'm hearing, all right? Enjoy and feel yourself all you want to, but stay in a good place with it all. Yeah, stay balanced. Emotional loss, and this is something that you may have dealt with recently, something that was very dear to you that you lost, and now you know maybe you're feeling a bit more balanced and centered at this time, or at least getting to a better place. So maybe you haven't been out for a while and you are going to go out this weekend. Have some fun, just do it responsibly, right? You've learned a lot. Wisdom along with this emotional loss, right? You've learned a lot about where you invest, how much that costs, how much you can lose as a result. And I think you're going to be a lot wiser moving forward as well in the people that you choose, in the choices that you make in general, especially, you know, when they're big ones, because you definitely don't want to go back and forth, right? You don't want to be trapped up in your head, unsure of which way to go. All right, and constantly unsure of yourself or your life, your situation. Okay, guys, so we are going to also tap into the Psychic Tarot, which is what that was. All right, now bearing in mind that these are general readings, do use your intuition wisely to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, if you need a personal reading, I will have all of that in the description box. We have Away We Fly. Take the cloud roads, delight in your imagination, coming out along with She of the Mossy Bray. Not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. So we were talking about that. That's going to be very important. I just saw 3, 4, 5 on the timer. You're going to want to know when to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, you never want to be in a situation where you feel trapped, you know, and many of us have come to understand that, you know, love situations can unfortunately end up being those type of situations, right? In any case, get your question ready for the end, guys. I will answer it with the flip of the divination coin. And after all that pre-deliberation, let's get into the reading, shall we? Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides of the highest white light, for setting a circle of wisdom and protection for all who are here, and thank you. Beautiful, guys, and thank you so very much for being here. Evil Eye back to sender, and we are about to get into this reading. 444 on the timer, and see what is going on. This could all have to do around home. Barnabas and the Prince, and we've got the Midnight Prince. So yeah, definitely I feel like somebody could be very flighty at this time, perhaps that you're dealing with, or the energy around you. It just feels like maybe a lot of things are changing, are not as they seem as we were seeing. So intuition, child of the moon, you're going to have to use your intuition to see through the illusions around you. Perhaps see through people around you, all right, and be able to make a clearer assertion of what has been going on in your life. Keeper of Secrets says, ooh, and we did see the Child of the Moon as well. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. Keep silent about knowledge. So, yeah, you may definitely be needing to be aware of that at this time as well. Something you may be learning or become privy to, or something of that nature. Even if it's just discovering something about yourself. 555. Maybe you're deciding that you're going to make a decision to leave a situation or to move forward, and you're being quiet about it at this time. Dark Moon flipped out really quickly on this, and it's very interesting that we're coming into this energy of the full moon, Strawberry Moon, and it's like, here you are, Little Boy Blue as well. It's almost like a death and rebirth energy with this dark moon, which says maturation, growing up, introspection, know thyself. All right, and this says dreams come true, return of the soul. So I do feel like it's going to be a dark to light energy. You're going to be moving into a place where perhaps you feel like a baby, reborn and anew. And like, you know, you do have that motivation to move forward, far, far away from whatever situations you've been dealing with that really have just brought you down, right? Leave you feeling this way. You want to get far away from this energy is what I'm hearing, and what I feel that you may be connecting with as well. Creative daydreaming. So where is it you've been daydreaming about getting away to? Perhaps a staycation or somewhere close by where you can reconnect with yourself, with that childlike, you know, innocence within yourself and happiness, and feel like you're alive again. So I really feel like this is that energy of reconnection and needing to get away to do so. I know Memorial Day was last weekend, but maybe some of you will be getting away this weekend to recharge your batteries, is what I'm hearing. So helping you to move past, you know, these dark times in your life where there was all of that emotional loss, all of that confusion, you know, once again, that we've been seeing here. So let's get a little bit more energy out here, but definitely still trapped up in our mind with that Eight of Wands energy and Two of Swords energy, right? So how can we clear all of the chaos, the in the matote, or the mind, as the Toltecs called it, right? So this is all about being able to see clearly and understand, you know, when we need to move, when we need to stay, not staying too long. It's all about that discernment and really being in touch with yourself and your intuition, and hopefully to prevent getting into situations in the first place, right, that could get you caught up. And now you're suffering in silence, and now you're having to make plans to backtrack and get out of something before you can even move forward. And maybe you know that it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort for you to move things in a different direction, right? Heartache and loss, yes. So I feel like right now this is what you could be dealing with, just more coming to terms with whatever situation that you've been in up to this point. And I do feel like there are changes that you're going to be making, but I feel like a lot of it is getting emotionally and mentally in the right place within yourself first. Understanding that, you know, something has ended, because this says love begins, but this says in the reverse. So I do feel like something has ended perhaps, And this has caused you that sadness. And now I feel like you want to get away from it for some reason and get into a better place. Hopefully you didn't have a child behind this with that little boy blue. But you could be feeling blue, you know, and this is a time to really get into, again, that place where you feel your power and your strength, that spirit has your back to recharge your spiritual batteries, if you will. So 9, almost at the end of this terrible situation that you've been going through, again, whether inwardly or outwardly, right? Oops. Solitude in reverse is saying you definitely need to get to a place where you can get back into a good place. And again, that far, far away card, I really feel like it's going to help you to really put those plans into place, you know, to figure out a way going forward, because this card again talks about creative daydreaming. So getting your plans in order, getting your tower rebuilt again in the right way, if you will, right? So she's on her, in a sense, like a little tower, right? But it's got this energy of reconnection with yourself coming through very strongly. Again, with the emotional loss, and this card keeps coming out. So definitely you could be ending something. Something could have just recently ended or is going to, and you're making those plans or needing to make those plans to be strong, right? To not go back and forth, because right now it feels like that is what's going on, being in two minds about a situation, not sure if, you know, about a decision with the number 2 on that card, about ending something, tempted to go back to something that perhaps you already walked away from, right? And staying strong in your decision no matter how you feel about it, if you will. Recognition and reward. So you may not feel like, as you're going through this process, that again it's the easiest, or that you feel like you're doing the right thing necessarily, because you have to work through and weed through all of those emotions. And you know, just like there's reward and recognition, there's also consequences, if you will, for when we don't follow our higher plan and we don't walk that path that we know is really best for us. So this again is about getting back on the right track, if we're not already, because it does feel like that with the dark moon energy. And to heal the disharmony within ourselves, within our relationships. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about moving forward. You will be triumphant, Spirit is saying. Make the right choice, the one that you know is really going to be best for you, because you know that something just is not working anymore, is what I'm seeing with this energy. Definitely hit the like button and let me know below how this may be resonating for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Also, do check out your strawberry zodiac full supermoon readings. I do have those out. And watch them for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get a clearer understanding of what's going on. Again, reach out to me if you need a personal reading, and we can get that set up for you in the description box below. So, our first card out says, the Thimble Witch. There is magic in beginnings, in starting something new. So very clear that it's time for you to start something new, even if it's something small. Take a step in the new direction, make the plan, put it down, and each step that you take is going to get you closer and closer, all right? But you're going to need to pull back from whatever this situation is, heal and deal with it, is what I'm hearing, all right? So let's see what else is coming out for us. So the seed spell says, create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. So this card was talking all about creative imagination. What is it that you really want in your life? Get emotionally connected with that in the most positive ways. That is what's going to plant those seeds, small as they may be, like a thimble, right? but they're going to make such a big difference in what will blossom down the road for you. So if you want to start seeing some really great things happen in your life, start putting all of that energy more towards what it is that you want, and just move away from what it is that you don't want. Simply turn away and don't allow it to affect your life any longer, is what I'm hearing. All right, you guys, let us get an answer to our question to finish this reading off. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Get your question ready and we will answer it here in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, 3 days in a row. We got a yes. Beautiful. I love it, guys. Have a beautiful Friday. I hope you enjoyed this fairy tale today. And do join me tomorrow for our Saturday night Empress Live, which is going to be strawberry super full moon style. I will love to see you there. We'll do it about 9 p.m., guys, Arizona time. Blessings to each and every one of you. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.